As the brush delicately dances over the contours of a miniature, a quiet battleground unfolds within me. The bristles, stained with the perfect shade of cerulean, are deft in their application, yet there's a whisper, a niggling doubt that shadows each stroke. Is this right? Could someone else do it better? Do I just suck? In the solace of a painter's nook, each miniature becomes a canvas of proof, both of skill and of the lurking question of legitimacy. I find a rhythm, the gentle swish of the brush, the turn of the figure between the fingers. There's a mastery here, isn't there? Years of study in the structures of the brain, and yet the intricacies of these small miniatures demand a different kind of knowing, one I sometimes feel I'm pretending to do. I dip the brush again, but this time it's not just paint I gather, but also fragments of thought, intrusive thought. Am I an artist? Or am I just masquerading as one? Am I doing this right? What's the point? The paint lays down another layer, hiding imperfections, much like I cloak my uncertainties, my fear of myself, and what others think under a veneer of expertise. But isn't that what expertise is? A continual learning and endless striving for betterment? My hand steadies, the tip of the brush running along an embossed shield. Imposter syndrome lying in the wait, ready to pounce, just at the slightest misstep. I'm afraid to move on, and yet as I paint, I realize it is not the fear of being discovered, but my fear of not being discovered at all, or not discovering my full potential. The figures, they're just plastic or metal, but they carry stories, a weight, a sense of my reality that they borrow from the hands that paint them. And with each layer and each tiny world I bring to life, the imposter within diminishes. Slowly, it is overshadowed by the tangible evidence of my work. Maybe this is just another form of research, another experiment, a study in my patience, in learning and executing on what I've learned. Maybe the imposter is not really a syndrome of mine, but a misplaced label for the discomfort that accompanies growth. Growth is painful. As I finish, stepping back to survey a battalion of color, really, just my imagination, manifest. The doubt lingers but does not define me. It is just another shade on the palette, one that adds depth to the art, to the artist, to the person. And I understand, perhaps for the first time, that the paint is to confront fears head on, with every stroke, confirming that I'm no imposter. I'm just a student. I'm just a student at the painting desk. I'm just painting.